And it sounds like a very small thing, but one of the features we built very early on with AI was actually generating commit messages, right? Like people tend to not spend enough time on writing commit messages, and that's what we built. This is one that still today we can build all crazy things around super smart agent and open files, tell us what it's going to look like tomorrow, but still generating a commit message is still what feels magic for a lot of users when I build demo Paradime for some reason.
Is the topmost used feature of AI, right? Commit message.
It is. And now, of course, I can click on commit and push. And again, here's where the interface will take care of updating my branch, rebasing, pushing, committing, doing all these things for us. Something that I think is the next step, right? Like we solved the commit message problem. Now the next thing is, I think, pull request description. Like how do we make sure that people are actually writing the right pull request description? So I'm just going to expand this a little bit, but that's something pretty recent in Paradime. So we added this prompt library in here, which is basically a file. If you take a step back on how DinoAI works, fundamentally there are two types of files. There are Dino rules. So this is defining what kind of behavior we want on top of what we built for the agent. And then we have prompts, which are effectively a reusable prompt snippet. Then teams can use, they can share, you can commit it, and we provide a set of built-in variables for this. So the one I'm going to use now is actually generating the pull request description. So I can click on the prompt now, click on generate pull request description. And basically here what we do, again, we pass additional context to the agent. And what it's going to do is actually going to go and look, okay, what is in my current branch? What is my default branch? And go and generate the second part of this, which is a pull request description. Then as a user, I can just pick and lift and shift and just add it to my PRs as I go along. Now, I think what is pretty exciting is like everyone has different PR description, right? Every team has different workflows. Now, because this is part of a prompt library that users can manage, it means that you can actually go and change whatever you want to have here, right? This is the current PR description that was generated for me. I can effectively just go and copy and paste this whole text, go in my GitHub or GitLab, and then just add this description tag. I've seen some pretty interesting workflow that some companies are building with Paradime on this, because the diff is basically returning us a set of changes and models, right? I've seen teams doing data diffs on the back of this. It's like go and find all the models that have been modified and then runs data diff using Python or the tools, or validate certain business logic, make sure that certain DBT commands have run before I open the pull request. So because we give all the capability to the end user, you have a lot of flexibility on what can be built with this, which is pretty exciting. I already see that some use the next thing they ask, like, why do I have to copy and paste it? Can I just add it? Yeah. But yeah, I think from our side, it's all about how can we tighten these workflows? How can we make it easier for user?